Hey guys, what's up? We are back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and like last time, I think I remembered to say this last time. Don't worry about the screen here. We will be switching to full screen later. But today, I want to be you. Oh my god! I want to use Dynamist, which we got here from Monarchs, because I was making a Monarch deck, and then I really wanted to use these Spirit cards, because I feel like they didn't have any use, though I think apparently people are starting to use these now, because I saw them in the Veilands Loner deck that they got running in the events currently, so I don't know if people are actually going to start using these Spirit pendulum monsters, but yeah, I made that. Then I went to make a Dynamist deck with those in it, and I was using that in solo, but I ended up taking any of the like specific stuff, Monarch stuff that targets like 2400/1000 defense cards. So there's really no point in me keeping those spirits in, so maybe I can make something else with them later at some other point. Like, we'll have to see. So I ended up spending more time trying to figure this out. So this is where we're sitting at right now. This Dynamist, and it's basically just pure Dynamist except for this, because I needed another couple monsters to fill out the deck, and I needed to be level 5, I needed to be a machine, and I needed to be a pendulum, and this kind of fits that bill without it actually screwing up the archetype, because some stuff will say you can't pendulum summon unless you have X, Y, or Z, or etc, etc. Same thing here as on the abilities. So this is where we're sitting at. So of course just Dynamist stuff. Then we have pendulum stuff with a Duelist Alliance, which lets you grab whatever pendulum spell or trap that we want, which is between Halt, Exceed, which I don't know if I should have these at 2, 1 or 2. Because I had it at 1, but then once I figured out what I wanted to do with the extra deck, I put it at 2, which you can just look at it and see why I want 2 of these. I wasted a lot of shards doing this. I did not want to like go Scorched Earth at all, since again I'm a collector, not really competitive, but I have gone Scorched Earth, and now we have 3 of these. A bunch of the Ultras and Supers in here. I think I did also pump currency into as well. Also, the Monarch Storm 4th as well, because we have what, like 12 or 13 level 5s in this deck. So you can just tribute our opponent's monsters to summon any of these guys out. But of course, the big boss is just to go into infinity, I think. That's what we're doing with this, and that's why we have 2 and 3 of that. I would have 3 of these, but I'm out of basically URs to burn, because I am using this, so we probably want to have 3 in here just to make sure we don't accidentally Pot of Extravagance both of these, but this is what we're going to be running with. Of course, we have a Electromite in here too. So they're probably going to be terrible. There's also 2 Ashes in there, which I don't know how I feel about. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Oops. Need to change that. Because it's not archetypal, and it messes up the Moray. But instead of Ash, you can actually... Or what I would do if I had the currency is put in... I need Tuner as well. I would put in either Ghost Sister and Spooky Dog or Steam Synchron. I would use either of those two. Since Steam Synchron is just a tuner, but you can synchro summon on your opponent's turn. And then if you just want to replace a Ghost Sister with another Ghost Sister, you can just go with the Ghost Sister and Spooky Dog, which just lets you heal whenever your opponent special summons. So I would actually want to replace that with that, but... Alright, let's get ready to lose. Going second. Going second, I would like a Monarch Tribute card. I would appreciate that. We of course don't have it. Maybe we'll draw it. This is Tearlaments. I'm assuming. I don't know what this is. Oh, Blackwing. Same thing, right? Control Blackwing. Special this from your hand. Turn. You can target one. There's a monster your opponent controls. That target loses attack and defense. Or it becomes half its current attack and defense. Our first motion has to be Power Extravagance. If we do anything else, we won't be able to use this, so I think that's our turn one. See if they have Ash. Hope we don't banish Infinity. Ash. Got them to waste their Ash. Then let's look at what we lost. We have Nova. We did lose 2 Infinities, so we did get hit there, so we can't do that anymore. That's not going to be option. We also lost Dragzite. Our 1 Dragzite, our 1 Avermax, so Avermax is not even an option now too. But they can't stop us from doing this now because they wasted their Ash. So what's in our hand? That, and that. So a 4, a 5, and a 5. We do have 2 5s, but that doesn't matter. Because all the 5s are basically dead already. We could go into this just in case they do it to go into these 3. They're there because if this gets popped, it can summon either of these guys. Okay, that's that. Probably want to summon that, and then give me... What's the scales like? We need to use 2 of these for the scales. 3, 3, and 6. So we need to do 6. I want to banish that. Something like that. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go with that. Because I'm worried about this guy, so what we're gonna do is use that. Piece scale over there. So this, when this destroys something, it will do that. Got the Infinity. Losing the Infinity really sucks. I don't know if I want to use this to go into the regular one or not. I don't want to lose my scales, I think, so I think we just sit here. So if I do that, it'll get banished. Instead of going to the graveyard, I could grab Rex. I guess technically, yeah. Granted, I have used Dino Mist in Duel Links. This is my first time like really using them in. First time using them in Master Duel. Though we're most likely going to lose this because we're going up against a Blackwing player. Lightning Storm, oof. By scales, or yeah, they'd have to kill the scales because these would get protected if they didn't. a spell. Oh, I don't know. Because I just changed everything to red, so I decided maybe I'll try that. Try the visualizers on the side, because I added those for another stream, so I thought I'd just throw them on there, but red color is just for another game, so I've just left it red for the robot and all that. But yeah, we basically already lost this, I'm assuming, because we're going against Blackwing, and they destroyed our scales. Especially since I got ashed on my Pot of Extravagance, and we got unlucky, and both of my infinities got banished off of that. I only have 2. I still have a Nova in there, but without the infinity it's useless. Because of Kashtira. Apparently Kashtira isn't good in Master Duel right now, from what pros are saying, but yeah, thanks Wendigo. Yeah, apparently because Kashtira isn't at full power, people are saying it's not actually good, but I don't know. I haven't fought against it like a full power Cash, so I don't know. I've only come across them a couple times the other day. Yeah, is it Sri Lanka? I don't remember what the card's called. I feel like that's not right. I feel like that's just what I think it sounds like, but that's probably not what it's called. So I haven't been paying attention to what he's doing because I know I've already lost, but he had 4 cards in hand, and he's done this with 4 cards. He has 6 cards on the field. He had 4 cards when starting this turn because he used Lightning Storm, which was a waste of one of his cards. Like, why are Blackwings like high in popularity right now? Because this is like what well over like the 3rd, 4th, 5th time I've seen them in this season. There's Chaos. Yeah, I have the exact same deck. I have a zombie deck with Fraulein and Savior, which I have used to climb. Oh, the Cash, they have a spell. They got a less steam that they get from the spell. Also, this is another one of those scenarios where they have won like 5 hours ago. Again, I'm not even like looking at the screen really. I'm just like reading and thinking about other stuff. it literally just came down to getting blown out by Ash. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm not even looking. I'm just looking at chat. So, robot's like too far to the side now. I don't know why, like, just goes off center. There you go. Back, center that back. But yeah, where's it at? There we go. See, same thing. Zombie, Fraulein, Revenge, or not Revenge, Savior. This is my Dark Law zombie deck. I don't know about a hand trap for a pen deck. I don't know if there is, like, I'm just using 2 Ash, which I don't even want to use because it's not thematic. Because I've at least made all the other cards thematic. Like, even this, even though it's not a water card, it's a level 5 pendulum card, which it's a level 5 pendulum machine, which can be turned into Nova, which then can be turned into Infinity. So that's thematical, but the 2 Ashes aren't thematical. So it's, like, kind of annoying having them in there. Yeah, I've never actually used grass in any deck before, not even in Duel Links. Though I don't own grass, and I'm like basically out of everything. I have no more URs or SRs to really get rid of because I need them all. Yeah, I don't know what hand traps you would add. Maybe would Effect Veiler be fine? I don't know if that would be okay. I was saying at the beginning, specifically for the deck that I'm running, I would actually want to run in this, no, that's not right. Pendulum, 3, Tuner. What am I missing? Did I accidentally put something else in? I literally just did this before. Oh, wait, Pendulum, Water. Tuner. Where is... I assume grass would be good for Tearlament. Oh, it wasn't a pendulum, that's what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, for this I would want to add either Ghost Sister or... There is a Synchron Tuner in here somewhere, but Ghost Sister just because she's a hand trap, but it doesn't really do anything. It just gives you life points, but it's thematical because it's water. Which the water goes with the Mori of Greed. I haven't really dueled with anyone on stream yet, because I'm just playing to rank up or not rank up, because I'm just doing it for the currency. Because all I really care about is collecting cards, not really being competitive. And since you don't really get anything at all for anything but ranked, it's not much point. Dynamist. I think we just start with Dynamist. Rex is 6. That's a 6 as well. We need a 3. Unless I play that. Ash. Okay, I got the Ash. Which doesn't matter, because... I think I actually have to... Let me just get rid of these. Yeah, just get rid of those real quick. think. Well, we have to do this. I'd rather not put Rex over there. Oh, also, hello, James. Forgot to say hello. I think Eldritch is so far past its heyday that, like, no one should really care if you run Eldritch. Like, I feel like it's perfectly fine. Like, it's not like, what, a year plus ago anymore? Like, Eldritch in the zombie deck is perfectly fine. It doesn't really matter what I do here, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't know what he has in his hand. He has some sort of response. Like, how can they respond to my scales? Are they gonna... Do they have a max C? That wouldn't really know. I haven't seen anyone use Eldritch in a long time. Maxi? Isn't it a little bit late for that? You're gonna get like a +1 off your Maxi? Evenly matched? Seriously? There's no way he just skips a battle phase. Evenly matched? I don't need my pendulum skills. I don't want to negate that. Because I need to negate whatever else they're going to do. Like, I don't care about the scales. I already have Infinity on this board. I'm assuming they're trying to bait out a negate, but... I have to negate. Oh, this is Tearlaments? Seriously? And they got the hit off of that, so they're about to start popping off in the graveyard. This is after the battle phase, so they can't swing. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Cash. Just hope that they brick, I guess, if that's even possible. Like, any meta deck I think is impossible for them to brick, unless they have like Raigekis and Dusters and whatnot. Jesus Christ, why is this deck like this? Special summon 8,000 things a turn, get a bunch of negates, destroy. Do they have bounces too, I think? Empty your entire opponent's deck in the graveyard. It's like it's Runix, but not. Oof, D-shifter. Astro Kribo. Oh, Crooked Cook. Oof. I don't think I've ever gone in against anyone who's used Crooked Cook before. Like the Crooked Cook combo that basically stops you from doing anything. Also, I just want to point it out because I wasn't really thinking about it, but this is evenly matched in Tearlaments. As if Tearlaments is an even match against anything. It's like literally the best deck. And they're out here running evenly matched. I had thought about running Underworld Goddess. I wish I had that card. I was thinking about running Barrier Statue of Water in this deck. Because Tier Elements actually, most of its cards are dark, not water. So they can only summon so many. Like only one or maybe two of the fusion summons are water. The other two are dark. Or at least a bunch of them dark, and these two here are dark. This is only water there. So that's dark. This guy is dark. I know that. So that guy's dark. They got Punk Engine in here too. They got the Fairy Engine, they got Punk Engine. Why do they have two engines in here? Well, I don't know if that's the Fairy Engine's an engine, but they got Punk Engine, Tier Elements as is. Already like an engine in themselves. Every single card is an engine. Evenly matched, Maxi, Ash, Emergency Teleport for the Punk Engine. I don't even know what that is. I don't think I've seen that card before. And the Strudo. Fairy Tale as well. I mean, as soon as I play this, I know it's not going to give me anything. They're going to negate it somehow. If Barrier Statue of Water would stop them from having all three of these guys on the board right now, if I added it, but I don't have the currency to make Barrier Statue of Water. It's 18. Dynamis card you control, that'll be 200, which isn't like nothing. Just gonna add that. Again, I've already lost because they're going against Tier Elements, and I didn't have like a good hand. As soon as I play this, it's gonna get like sent. Target one card, blow it up, which targeted that, which that's gonna let it do its graveyard effect. Summons itself back. That's probably why they're playing this. Destroy two or more monsters you control, and if you do, draw one card. Like, dude, you're playing Tier Element, just let me hit you once. Like, why you gotta go this hard? I'm playing Dino Mist. Drink opponent's main phase. If this card's in your graveyard, do what it just did. That. And now that's out. And that gets shuffled back in. Yes, we know. Okay. Just making sure I know that. Some normal rarity card that's tech in Tier Elements. Probably going to end up de-ranking even further running this, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I was making a swords... Well, I wasn't making a Sword Soul deck. I made a Worm deck, but then when I got sidetracked by Monarchs and Dino Mist, I ended up making Dino Mist instead. But I did actually make a Worm deck like a few days ago. Which, in theory, is a Sword Soul, but not really, because I don't have the Ultras. Let me just back out real quick so we can look at that. Yeah, I had made the worst worm jank, is what I called it. Then I ended up making Monarchs. Yeah, it's just as inexpensive as possible, right? Inexpensive here. Because this guy is the guy who makes Baron, or the other, a Sword Soul guy, is free. We do have the Yang Xing guys here. If summons the Yang Zing, we got this guy, because this guy can summon out a bunch of worms. I mean, it's too slow, but if your opponent can't really do anything about it, then you can end up getting Ryo Okami, which, if your opponent special summons a monster, when this card is out, they have to send a card from their extra deck to the graveyard, and that is infinite number of times per turn. So if somehow this thing dies, you can summon out this 2900 beat stick that destroys your opponent's entire extra deck if they don't play correctly. But I know people use this like for an OTK or something, or an FTK, by giving it to their opponent and then getting rid of their own extra deck, and then somehow that lets you one-shot your opponent. And then just the typical stuff down here, because I don't really have anything else, but we have the Masquerena, the Avermax, Barons in there off of this. Trishula, because I own a Trishula. That, because maybe somehow I can get that out. Dragsight, Mathmech, because we can hit this. Same thing, we can hit that. Then this is the same combo from before. Can synchro on my opponent's turn. Bounce stuff. What an IP. Masquerena. Yeah, it's probably better than the original, but I don't know. I've never been too into that card just because I never used it before until now. This is my first time using this card, is with the alternate art. I've never used it before that. Yeah, then I had went into making Monarchs as well, but I don't have these cards, so at some point I'll try to make this as well. Oh, you spent 4,000 gems and didn't get her? Oof. I don't know, how many did I spend? I feel like I spent 2,000? Whatever video I posted the other day, me opening up packs, is when I got her. It was like basically first try. I don't remember how many I spent to get that though. I think it was only 2,000. I think we got a lot out of that as well, because I've been getting lucky with packs, like getting like 4, 3, 4, 5 super rare and up in one pack. I don't mean like throughout all 10 packs, like a single pack of 10 cards had like 4 supers and ups in it. What am I playing against? Mirage Dragon? Six Gamma? I think I got exactly 2 Gamma. I didn't get any extra. I got 2 Gamma, 1 IP, 1 Time Redoer. He's in here too. The Time Thief Redoer, got 1 of that. Probably should have kept that Ash so I can turn it into a Dragsight. A Dragite. Pendulum Scales. I wish I had Wandering Eyes. I think I took Wandering Eyes out of this deck. Okay, another Brack. 1 card. What do you... Oh, they could play that, possibly. So that might be an Ash, so first movement has to be Pot. Pray that we don't banish Infinity, and... Okay, no response. Oof! Oof! Monarch Stormfront. Infinity did get hit. I don't know why it always gets hit. Both Infinities are in here, but it doesn't matter because we drew Monarch Stormfront. You can't special summon from the extra deck if I use this, but I can Stormfront their Chaos Ruler. So I'm thinking about what I want to do. Probably will summon a Rex off of that. This doesn't have a negator, and that's negated, so yeah, he can't stop me from doing that. I'll be kaijuing that, thank you. Rex is on the board. Okay, I only have 6s in my hand, so I have to grab a 4. This. Probably that. This is... everything gets weaker. Can't summon from the extra deck, so we have to just live with that. Okay. I think we need to... oh yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Then that. Probably should attack with this. No, that, I did that right. I'm gonna do that. Then I'm going to do this by destroying that. And get rid of the card in their hand, put that back in the deck. Now you have no cards. That gets added back to my hand. And I'm going to leave it. So we have one card. And now they have to somehow get past me with the one card they draw, yeah? Which I'm assuming they're going to be able to do. Somehow. They drew. What if they drew evenly matched? Oof. I don't know what this does. Target 1, banish light or dark. Special summon it, but its effects are negated. Can I special summon monster from the extra except for light and dark, which is irrelevant. This is 2 4s. That's not a 2. Oh, that is a tuner, so they can go into an 8, like a drag site. Or Chaos Archfiend, I'm not familiar. If any cards you have been banished this turn, this card gains 2,000 attack, which it did get. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. If this card under its control leaves the field because of that, you can special summon 1 Chaos Synchro from your extra deck, except that. Gotta keep Rex alive. Can attack the other one, but he can't attack Rex again. If I can get a scale going, I can actually kill that. Dang, we have nothing but 6s. He has a response. With this card in its owner's control leaves a field because of an opponent's card. You can special summon one Chaos Synchro monster from your extra deck, except Chaos Archfiend. Oof. God, it really sucks that we didn't draw a P scale, the appropriate one. I think we just place this here. That's the right one. No, that was the wrong one. Oof. All we have is targets. Dang. I actually can't do anything here. I can summon this, though. That's like my only choice. Summon that. No, I forgot this was a 4. Not everything in the deck is a 5. Well, now he gets to summon a Chaos. This card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card. Does that mean if I killed it, because this effect already procced, I don't know if he can activate this. I don't know if that means if I battle it or not. Because I don't want to use this. Yeah, he gets to summon Chaos. That. The level 8 or Chaos Angel. Yeah, there it is. I can't do anything about that. Get that back. I can't really do anything. Because now that he just gets that for free, it's like, okay, I lose still. Yeah. God, I need like a miracle next turn. I forgot every card on the field is lowering its thing by 1. Everything that's a dino card. Gets 100 every time. Just have to pray that there's one card that they get to draw. I'm so annoyed that they drew like Heart of the Cards off of the one card. They drew the one card that let them summon a card from the graveyard and then go into Chaos. And then from there, go into this thing. Granted, I don't know how many cards in this deck that lets you go off of one card. And that just gets to come back. So yeah, I think now we're really busted. Now that it gets to have that come back. I don't think I have enough power. Had to attack that one first. That comes back. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have either of these effects. Come on, give me a scale or something that actually lets me go. Thank you, Spinosaurus at scale 3. What is he? He has a response. I don't know what it is that he has a response with. Yeah, I saw when you wrote it first. Though, even though I don't know how that card works, so I wouldn't have known that anyways. Because I didn't know what this card did. Okay, so these two from the extra deck. Destroy it, or... It doesn't matter, I don't think. What do we have over here? We have Electromite, if I need that. I don't know what to go into. Oh, we have Infinity in here. Oh, I didn't hit the other one. I hit Nova, not Infinity. Okay. Put those over there. Okay. Still can't kill. This protects. Yeah, this just protects, so I can do... I think I know what I need to attack with this. This lets me send that back, but then when I do that, it lets me put this back into the hand. So I think that's what we do. I could just use this board, I believe, because this is going to protect him on this hit here. That gets added back. So that gets banished because it died. He activates his ability. I send this back. No. Send you back into the extra deck. And then swing. Do not activate. Keeping this in my hand. IP or Electromite. I don't have a way to do 100 damage, so... Actually, I'm going to put this back. It'll protect them from a destruction. I really hate that this is at 100, because you know they're going to pull some sort of nonsense off. That last 100 HP. No. Game. Wow. They have something in their hand, though, that they can play. I don't trust, so we are going full. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's in the way, so I can't do anything. Actually won. Okay, so at least he did summon that through the other chaos, so we got lucky there because of that, yes. Oof. Hate to see it, unless we have extravagance. Like, I specifically put 3 Nova in here and wasted everything to get 2 Infinity, because I didn't have Infinity before making this deck today. And I did make this deck today. And yet, every time I hit extravagance, it always makes sure to hit either at least all of the Novas or all of the Infinities. Blue Eyes. Now alternatives out. That's it, just alternative. I don't know what their hand traps are. That Blue Eyes Brick. Hopefully that was a brick. You got Ash. You got Ash in that hand. Nope. Duelist Alliance. Okay, what do we hit? Infinity's there. See what I'm talking about? Both Infinities are here. It hit every single Nova. Every single one got hit there. Okay, so Rux is obviously going to come out. We need to actually have both of these on the field. 6, 6, 6, 3. This is our only 3, so this has to go there. There's no exceed, so it's worthless. So we grab that. This is my first time using the pot. I've never used it before until today. Oof, I kind of want to play Rex down there because this makes my dinos banish, and I would prefer this to be banished instead of in the graveyard. So it's going to be 100 for each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1,000, and these guys are going to be not strong enough to jump over. This is going to give them 300. Might have to just sit with 1. So it's going to be 5, so it's going to be 25. This is going to get boosted over that, so yeah. That means we have to waste one of the scales like that. One of each. Because this is going to give us an extra 300 power, which lets us punch over. So yeah, now that's 25, this is 27, and this makes everything get banished when we attack it. Goodbye. You're not going to the graveyard. I don't want to activate that. I guess I could have got rid of something in their hands, but I don't want to lose these two. Since our extra deck's bricked at this point, I can just extravagance again. Oof. Wow, 30 gems, what the heck? Yeah, unfortunate for them. I've never played Blue Eyes either, not even in Duel Links. Ash, I mean, I guess we have Ash going second. 2 elements. Ugh. What, you got called by the grave? No? Okay, bricked you from doing that. Am I locked into only playing Dynamis in this deck? Not really. I was running the Spirit Pendulums, but I'm technically locked into playing level 5 machines. That's what I'm locked into, specifically. Even though I haven't done it yet, it's to go into Nova and then Infinity. Well, actually, I have played Infinity. We can't go into... What? There's no way they surrendered because I ashed their hand effect. Do I attribute anything in this deck? Absolutely. We have 3 Monarch. Monarch Stormfronts, so we can tribute our opponent's monsters. I did spend currency on that because I was trying to make Monarchs. So yeah, we have 3 Storm 4th, since we have like 12 or 13 level 5s. 14, actually. We have 14 level 5s that can be used with Storm 4th. And we do have 2 of these as well if I need to, but this is why I was running these spirit pendulums as well, because none of these cards are 24 and 100 or 1000, but the spirit pendulums are all that number. I was really trying to get these guys to work with something, and Monarchs are what? Because they're 24, 100. Every single one of these guys is 24, I mean, I keep saying 100, 2400 and 1000, which is Monarch numbers. It can tribute, yeah. Like, I would love to get something work with this, but running it like this is much better than having these guys in it. But I really want to make these guys work in something. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to rank up. I feel like it hasn't been 4 games. Oof, going first. I don't know how I feel about that. Does Folly Zombie Lock? I don't know what. You mean Fraulein or? I don't know. Oof, terrible hand to be going first. It's almost like they knew I had a going second hand. Like, how did they know? We can go into that, but I prefer to have a pendulum scale instead. That's also a 3. Yeah, just gonna take that. I want to do that and pray. I'll just surrender. I mean, you can honestly put Cashier in anything, right? Just put Fenrir in every deck you have. Since it's just a free special summon. Put that in Monarchs, even. But that's basically just what everyone's doing, right? Put Bestials in it. Oh, this is a burn deck. That's why they didn't want to go first. That's weird that they want to go first. Dark Sanctuary. Okay, I don't have Feather Duster in here. That face down doesn't matter. I can tribute that, but... Soul Pendulum. Bomb Ant, oof. I don't trust the back row, so I'm not gonna play the Lesius. Oh, this is Magical Cylinders. Does this have anti-target on it? 2100 doesn't matter. What's the point of flipping the coin at that point? Oh, it was to make me take more damage, okay. Let's have anti-target. Yeah, this has anti-target, so I should have put that in the scale. So if they target my thing next time, I can negate that. I should have known that they'd be running magical cylinders. I don't know why I never expect magical cylinders. I mean, I have the icon framed down here for crying out loud, but I never expected, even though I know that people are playing that for some reason. They didn't play a monster. Let's see. It's a 6. I need a 3 with the anti-target. Actually, let's go with anti-destruction. So we have a 1 anti-destruction, 1 anti-target. So we still have to play with that. Targets that. Cylinders? Absolutely not. Negate you. Heads. I take the damage anyways. Attack gets negated. That gets put back in my hand. So I just need to keep playing until I can get rid of that field spell. I can stop the cylinders, which they only have 1 more. They might have cylinder reload or whatever though. If they try to destroy this, I can protect it, so. This isn't target, so I can't stop them from. Really? I only had 1 more left in the deck. Is it always going to be heads? Finally. Push on this card from your hand. Get my points. Of course, you would have some sort of nonsense. I don't have a card to use on that. So he's going to special summon that either way. I can't wipe the board because I don't have Feather Duster. I have no staples in this deck other than Ash. And I guess Pot of Extravagance, but that doesn't really matter. Inky. To level 4, so I can't use this. I actually can't do anything here. We can go into Electromite. I haven't Pendulum scaled, so go into Electromite. Pop a scale, add it back. Unless they have a Floodgate that stops me. Okay, no floodgates. We are going to put Rex. We need Rex actually. Rex over there. Thing can't get him, but we can summon him. We want that, I guess. Going to say 6. So actually we need something else. Grabbed the wrong thing, but that's fine. Need to pop that. Or we can just add it right back, but doesn't matter. Spinosaurus is a 3. Fill the entire board. Okay. I need Rex to get that off the board. This protects against targets, and this is against destruction. So I need him to run tails here, right? Otherwise we're screwed. Even after all that. Nice. Let's... That's irrelevant right now. Okay. Probably should hit us. No. Actually, I do, because I need to negate any targets. Dang. This could be make or break here. If they have a... Nope, they didn't have it. Okay, we did it. I didn't think too much about that. Cheese burn deck. So they hit another magical cylinders. It's basically done. Dark Magician. I thought it'd been a few Dark Magicians climbing a ladder. Oof, no extravagance. Scale 3, scale 6. I guess in lower? Well, I don't know if it's lower rank specifically, but I've seen it at least a handful of times on stream, I'm pretty sure. Getting no responses here. Alright, well we have one negate. That's the best we can do. So it depends on what they're playing. And whether or not I know how to stop them. They have the Ore Crust thing as their card back, so I assume they could be playing that. They also have this like Signet background as well, so... Either they're really thinking about what they want to do, or they're reading that. Banish 10. I wish I could see that. Banish 10, draw 2. I'm not going to negate that. I need to actually negate their combo. Christ. Kashtira. Take it. I need to not get banished here, so... That's like slightly irrelevant because most of our stuff doesn't go here. Since it's pendulums. Of course, it's going to go there now with Infinity, but typically that wouldn't matter. Yeah, summon your 7. Oh, it has more attack than me, okay. The Ogre, which is literally just a rare. You can just get this for free, basically. A free special summon that lets you get a Kashtira. Yeah, there it is. Shangri-La, yeah. Well, it's not Shangri-La specifically, but close enough. Shangri-Era. Was that the right move? That being on the board doesn't matter. Seven. Because he could have just punched over me with the other two. But that doesn't matter. Yeah, then I lose 3. Like, I don't know if he has any more moves. Like, just take the 3, because that's not going to stop me. That doesn't matter either. I can negate it and destroy it, I guess, but I don't want to do that. I want to slurp that. You can have it. What's that? Spanish or in your graveyard. That, on the other hand, you could bring back that, which actually doesn't really matter. He can go to another one. That we can't let that happen. What happens if this is destroyed? That has to be stopped, I think. That's where we draw the line. Because you're going to have 2 7s on the board, which will allow him to summon something else. Really? Moray of Eel? Literally the worst card you could possibly go. If you control the Bestial, get Bestials in here too. That doesn't matter. The second. What is your second move? Banisher in your hand. That doesn't matter either, but it depends on what this can do. Fenrir. They can have that because I can negate Fenrir's ability to banish. You're not going to get me to waste my negates on frivolous things. I'm slurping that Shangri-La. Go ahead. Depends on what this thing summons. The ogre, that's what I thought. Yeah, we're gonna have to slurp that instead. Because we won't be able to deal with that. Problem is he's just going to summon another ogre next time, but it depends on how many ogres are in the deck. Because So I'm gonna Slurp Ogre, negate Fenrir when it tries to destroy a card in my field. So destroy, slurped, but Shangri-La and that's still gonna be on the board. Oh, I can only target that even. That's destroyed. I guess we just swing now. None of my monsters are going to be. Dark or whatever, so the bestial package is not going to work for taking my things out of the graveyard. That's a fire, that's an earth, so they can't summon any bestials if they have them in the deck. I don't know what's in the hands, so we're just gonna have to see. Could be an ogre. Fenrir, that doesn't matter. Or unicorn. That's not Fenrir's unicorn. That's going to summon a thing. I can't stop it. Oh, that was only going to make me lose. Summon that instead of ogre. Do they not have an ogre? I need to know what they're gonna choose. I hate that this activates now. Banish in your graveyard. Okay, that doesn't matter, because I have the ogre slurped, so they can't bring that back. The only thing they can punch over... I guess this can punch over, never mind. I wasn't even looking at it because I forgot I had to drop a card. Banish those 3. Locks another zone. We've already lost, so we probably should just get destroyed. They just have too much summon potential. They just keep summoning and summoning. And this is going to summon more stuff as soon as my standby phase starts, so... The fact that we drew Moray of Greed basically ensured that we lost. By 1 Moray of Greed. I'm just going to throw everything away now. I'll kill the Shing. That'll activate. This will destroy something in the extra deck. This will destroy this. The one thing they needed. I mean, I was going to get rid of Ogre either way, so it's either Ogre or that. I didn't want them to have Ogre. Yeah, this was basically over from the beginning. As soon as it was Kashtira. Even if they are underpowered in Master Duel, playing against a deck that is essentially trash, of course you're going to be able to beat me. Plus, they have bestials in here too, so even if the cashier stuff isn't full power, they do have bestials. Tracks. I literally can't use any of that stuff anymore. You've already won. This isn't a once per turn? That's like the second one they've done this turn. Why does every deck mill you now? And now I'm being locked out. Like, this shouldn't be infinite amount of times a turn. This needs to be once per turn. Hard once per turn. Not as many times as I feel like it per turn. They've done this 3 times in one turn. And again, why is everything mill? Like, the power creep in this game is too much. Special summon everything from your deck, full board, 50 negates, banish a bunch of stuff, destroy a bunch of stuff, but then they couldn't stop it at that. Now it mills. Now everything just mills your deck. Either to the graveyard or banish it. 17 cards banished over here. I didn't even use a pot of extravagance. That is just them milling that much cards out of my deck. It's like, why does every deck have to do every possible tactic, like, possible? And I assume, dude, stop. You've won. Stop eating my cards. But then there's also, I can't even play anymore. Because this isn't once per turn, and why isn't this not once per turn? This needs to be removed from the game. Or errata to be once per turn. Pendulum XC. I can actually use this. But they already got rid of my infinity, so not really. And there's even burn, like you can do anything with decks now. Get rid of your main monster zones, summon a bunch of monsters for free, mill your opponent, banish mill as well, destroy, burn, because there is that card that punishes you for every time you play a card, which I'm assuming you can play in this deck. Also, they're playing 7s, which I believe is the Red Eyes card. Oh, I can't actually play this. Because they have to be put onto the board. Yeah, they just stopped me from playing. Because I could have played this to summon these two and put a XC right here. But because all the zones are blocked, I can't do anything. Because they have to be summoned first before I could do that. They can't just be XC'd from just that spot. Yeah, they could just summon the Red Eyes as well. Like, it does everything. Play no card. Banish your extra deck. Banish your deck. Burn you. Destroy. Why so many cards? I have 1 card left in my deck. Alright, even if Kashtira is underpowered, apparently to pros, and is unplayable right now, to a jank player like me, this is like even worse than tier limits. I can't play any cards, and my entire deck is in my banish zone. I had 1 card left. They banished my entire deck. Now, if that isn't you're not allowed to play, I've never, like, I don't know what is. I thought I knew what you're not allowed to play was. That was you're not allowed to play. Warrior box, interesting. Well, not warrior box, but I have that on my Amazonas box. I forgot what that was for. I think that's is it the Glad Beast? They have some sort of response. I have Ash though. Alright, so we can hit. That's a 6. We can hit Infinity if we want to. Unless they Ash this. Alright, so I have to put this in the 6. So I need 2 5s, so I need a 3. Any 3 will do. A 3 that I specifically don't care too much about. It's a Spinosaurus. We're still gonna have a Ash after this. Not really a good hand though. I don't want to. We basically keep getting the same hand now, which is just Nova into Infinity. And I know I can get better hands than this. Alright, we have an Ash negate and a Infinity negate. I probably should have put that in defense position, but because people are playing Lightning Storm now for some reason. This again must be playing Kashtira. Unfortunately for you, I have Ash. I think that just solidified Ash's place in this deck. Yeah, there it is, Fenrir. I can't react to that. I have to actually negate his ability to destroy this. Grabs Unicorn. Okay, they took 3,000 for that. Ash, what are they going to synchro into? Oh, that sucks, dude. Really? A Baron plus Shangri-La, assuming Shangri-La is a level 7? I would assume so. They make everything level 7, so. They even specifically made this so you could hit Baron the Fleur. If you have a level 3 tuner. Oh, Big Eye? What? What does this do? I have to negate that, so I lose because of that. Yeah, why did they make it level 7 so that it can access every single thing? It can access the Red Eyes, I think, that burns you. It can access Big Eye. Assuming Shangri-La is a 7. Shangri-La, of course, but that's archetypal. I mean, I have no choice to do this, which means I get ran over by this guy. Yeah, now I get punched over. Then they synchro into Baron the Floor. No? What? Why do that if they weren't going to play Baron? I'm confused. I mean, this isn't strong enough to fight against that, but I can at least kill the Ash, I guess. We have target protection and destruction protection. If I can get another Dino on the board, which I can if he targets me. Because then I could attack him directly for game. But I assume they're just gonna go nuts. Kaiju? The spider kaiju too? Just to disrespect me because the spider's my favorite? Though that was like a terrible move. Seeing as though I'm playing Pendulums with Dino Mist. 5. Oof. Only played 2 of these and it gave me this. I could hit a second Infinity, right? Yeah, I just hit a second Infinity. That's what we do. I didn't want to put that there, but... we hit a second Infinity and we slurp that. Ascend it up. They never expect a second one. I'll take that. Thank you. Oof. Oof. Rage quit. That's not good though. Okay, good going second hand. I contribute one of their monsters. Well, for Speedroid. This thing. I'd rather not use that. Kashtira. What is with like Kashtira back to back? I was not seeing them anywhere. Now all of a sudden everybody's playing Kashtira. I understand that it's a new thing and it's like quote unquote the best deck in the real TCG, or was until whoever won the World Championships. So then they use Rockets or something? I didn't actually see that match, but I think it was Rockets, right? Diabolus. I just realized too, it's not just that they can banish your extra deck and your deck, they get to see what you're playing. They probably think I'm playing Cyber Dragon, so they see all the Cyber Dragons and they're like, what? But no, I am playing Dino. So they might realize, wait, if I don't get rid of both of these Infinities, they're just going to slurp my Diabolus. They're really thinking about this choice. What do you banish the IP? The Avermax? The 2 Infinities? You can only banish one of them. The Electromite. I mean, it is a 1-of, so... then they get to banish one from my deck. Which was... really? I was gonna get a Pot of Extravagance next turn? Set 1. I mean, Diabol... unless these are counters, like, Diabolus can't stop me from tributing it. Hopefully I draw a Rex or something. Oof. It's not what you want to see. Alright, unless you have something to stop me from using Monarch's Stormfront. That's just stupid Kashtira nonsense. So the only thing I can do is summon off of that. So lame that it had to be that guy, of all things. But there isn't any more level 5 Dino Mist that I can add. I have them all except for the Draco Mist, which actually isn't part of the archetype. It just works with Dino Mists, has Dino Mist effects. That's a 3 and that's a 6. I'm not gonna... well, maybe I should. Which one of this is worth less? That one? Just gonna do that so I can... add whatever I want from the deck. Ash, of course. The one thing they had left to fight back with. At least we got rid of that now. Oh yeah, I've already used my normal summon this turn. Special summon from the deck? No? Can't they just do that now? Why are they not doing that? Banished or in your hand? Oh, because they have nothing in the hand and nothing's banished, that's why. Draw Fenrir for game. Draw Unicorn for game. Draw Ogre for game. Ooh, set one. Soul Pendulum. I appreciate the brick that they are getting. I mean, I guess I'm bricking too, but... Imperm? I mean, I wasn't going to P-scale this turn anyways, so that's, like, irrelevant. But they don't know what's in my hand, so... Can't they just use this? Like, I'm confused. Oh, of course. Book of the Eclipse. I shouldn't have done that. I'm only going to draw one card now. Forget how Eclipse works. Ugh. Ogre. Drop down to 2600. They probably don't realize what's doing that, so they're probably reading to see what's dropping its attack. It's this thing. So they're probably going to try to kill that. If I can summon this, I can just slurp. No, they're gonna go for that. Pot. Why is it always pot on the top? Whatever my opponent gets to look and banish. What was that? Another pot? I mean, I'm going to get another card here, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that. Okay, well. During your main phase. Okay, well. Monarch's Approach. Or Stormfront, I mean. You can have them. Take them. Something's face down that they can use, but they're not using it yet. Nope. Well, that's another Kashtira defeated. Brick Tira. Is what I assumed happened there. 8 gems. Oof. Second, of course. Or like Stormfront. Or whatever it's called. I think I keep calling it the wrong name. Stormfronts? Nope, no Stormfronts. We do have 5s. If we draw one, this next turn, pot we don't have. Ash, so that sucks. Set 50. Yep, set 50. Labyrinth, that's what I thought. I don't think we can push through Labyrinth, so I probably should have just surrendered already. There's like no point in wasting my time against this. Yeah, they got this spell. I'm not playing against Labyrinth. I know I'm out here fighting Kashtira and actually winning, but like I'm not playing this Labyrinth shenanigans. Especially going second. Really, 2 Ash. I think this is a brick of a hand. I think this is a wait and see. But we got 2 Ashes, we should use them. Be Tearlament so I can Ash the... Really? Set 1 pass too? Spinosaurus, 636. I guess we do that. See if there's a reaction. There is. You got Maxi. I mean, if they don't do this before I did that, they're not going to get a Maxi off. I'm only summoning the 1 Rex. But that's just because they don't know what's in my hand. Got evenly matched or something? Nope. Don't know what's going on over there. Can't be targeted, can't be destroyed. That's what we have on the skills. Because they didn't play that last turn, I'm assuming they just drew that, so I guess we ash that now. Called by the Grave. No. Because otherwise, why didn't they play it last time? When they had a free turn? Yeah. Monarch Storm. We're both bricking, but... So I'm guessing either they draw another 10 key, or they draw whatever combo piece that they need here to get them going. A second Tendy, a Tenki deserves a second Ash. I feel like if you're playing Tenki and you get Ash twice, you just surrender. Okay, they actually had a card to play. If they had this, why didn't they play it before? I'm confused on the hand, like... It seems like they could have done this a long time ago. I mean, I guess we don't do that because I can just summon that back. If I destroy this, he was going to swing over. I can still P-scale next turn to bring it back. Honestly, I would have liked to had the Dino spell card in my hand so I could Stormfront that, Stormforth that. Rex can't activate its effects. Was there sooner there? Oh. Links off to this. So that's why they did that. So now they can break the scales. I'll return it to the hand, that doesn't matter. Returning that to my hand would actually be beneficial. Though, how does that work with scales? If I'm pendulum scale summoning, can I use a quick effect to break the scale, and that just costs me my summon, and then I can't summon again? Like, I didn't get to summon, and then I still can't summon because it counted as me summoning, even though nothing got on the board. Like a monster. Okay, good enough, I guess. So he's gonna send something in the graveyard and then bounce a card. He bounced himself. Okay. To bounce my scale, which doesn't matter. Because I can just place it back. No. The problem is, though... that. Well, problem for him is that that is in effect for the entire round, turn. But I should say it's in effect for the entire turn. So. Oh, it's wait. Why can't I pendulum scale? Why can't I do that? Oh, because I can't summon from the extra deck. Yeah, that's why. Dang. Oh well. I guess we're stuck with this then. So now we can't tribute. Because we have to get some damage in there. I guess he's reading the card, but it literally only is in the deck to have a machine level 5. Another machine 5. No clue what these two back row are though. At 1,000 damage off. I guess we're almost dead too though. Destroy them. Okay, well that just screwed me over. Why do they wait? They could have done that so much sooner. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. Yes. Well, at least I can get to save one. Negate that. Save one scale. Granted, I should have let the other one go in. So I could draw cards. Okay, not strong enough to punch over, but can add this guy, right? Yeah, another one of him, so I can punch over. So that's game. It's 100, right? Yeah, it's 100, so that's 2. That's 7. 27. No, not quite. Unless he can get rid of this card. Get just constant hand value from this deck. And this deck played through 2 ashes, but of course I bricked, so we both bricked, so that's why they even got to get this far with 2 ashes. Oh, now it's game. They got what they needed. They could summon other stuff from the hand too. Got too many bad hands. Like, that was several turns of bad hands on both sides, but this deck actually special summons without the scales, so. Because of course, especially special summoning cards from the hand is better than pendulum summoning. Pendulums are pretty bad. Unless it's like the one best pendulum deck. I don't know what that one's called, but whatever that one is. Otherwise, it's just a waste of your time. But we're doing this for fun. And by fun, I mean just getting gems. Okay, we got the Dino. Dino charge. That's how you want to start. Okay, no Ash in hand. Alright, so what do we have here? 3 of 3 and a 6 off the Rex. We need another 6. I guess that's a 3, but I'd rather protect my guys instead. So we probably grab... put that in scale. put the Rex, oh not the Rex, but whatever else in the scale. We need a 6 in the scale. So that. So this and that summons that. That and that, no, it has to be that in the scale. Yeah, so we summon that, that, and that. We have Rex and then a Infinity on board. So that 3 goes there. This 6 goes here. We scale these. Why do they have a response now? Out of all moments, why then? So this is like much better. So we have Dino Protection on the Rex, plus this, and an Infinity on board. That's like a much better board. Like a better opening one. Like, is this Labyrinth? This must be Labyrinth. Like, it's like, what's in their hand that they're not playing? Set. Oh, I didn't even look at the card back. Yeah, this is Labyrinth. We don't place traps here, so... Spinosaurus. Did they... I have no choice, I have to stop that. Because they're gonna destroy that. Imperm? Really? You got the Labyrinth in your hand? No? They broke the scale as well. Dogmatica. Gonna send... Oh, come on! Elder... Do I want to protect that? I might not be... Oh, I'll get the card back, so it doesn't matter, so yes. Right back. Thank you for wasting your Elder. Can't do that. I mean, they have something, but they're not using it. You think I'm not just gonna go into a second Infinity? This card's destroyed, I get to summon, don't I? Yeah, when that's destroyed, I get to summon whatever the heck I want. We are going with you with a Mega attack. What I would do, though, is replace a second one of these with Ultimate, because I don't have an Ultimate Ancient here, so you could rotate 3 times. Because you summon this with this effect, then if this dies, you can summon Ultimate, and then when Ultimate dies, it says you can summon an Ancient Gear from your graveyard, so you then summon Megaton back. So that would be the loop if you actually had the ultras to do it, pull it off, but I don't have an ultimate. Soul Pendulum. I mean, they're just going to get rid of this, so... Same type. This is a machine, so... Really? Ice Dragon's Prison? Infinity... Then banish Infinity and... Ultimates. And we have nothing in the scales. Because this is just a... trash... labyrinth nonsense that just plays nothing but normal traps that just make it unfun to play the game. And they probably just hearted the cards. They're level 4. Or possibly they're... No, they did not. Well, we need any Dynamist or a Dynamist charge. Thank you. Maxi. Rots. Absolutely rots for playing Degenerate. You're already playing Labyrinth, which means you play, like, so many disgusting spells and... or not spells, traps. And then you're playing Degeneracy as well. You can't target me, and you can't destroy this, so... What are you going to do? Pick one face of monster control, send one from the blah blah blah. You do destroy it. Protect. Negate. Come back to me. Imperm, doesn't matter. I mean, they get the Imperm my card coming back, but they literally have nothing else unless they have the card in hand. Yeah, get out of here, Labyrinth. But that was just a brick, I think. They must have bricked. Like, they didn't play a single Labyrinth card. Other than the traps that they typically play. Let's see, yeah, 3, 1, and 3. They had the monsters, but look, just nothing but traps. I guess it's just how you play. They don't even have the other one, though. There's another one of the 4s that you're supposed to play, right? I guess they don't have all the cards. I would assume it'd be 3 of all of them, but... Yeah, 3 evenly matched, 3 Imperm, 3 Trap Trick, Dogmatic Punishments, 3 Ice Dragon's Prisons at 3, the Traps at 3, that's at 3, Solemn Judgments at 3. I mean, they spent all their currency building these traps, probably don't have the other cards to finish it. Assuming you would have them. Zeus, oof. And then 3 of the Elder. Nightmare was in there too, or the Goddess Nightmare. Okay, we got Extravagance. That'll help since we're going second. Sprite. Luckily I have level 4s in my hand, in case they gate me. Assuming that's what they're going to do. This is real sprites too. They have these super rare, ultra rares, which I do not have in my sprite deck. Seeing as though I'm free to play, I've never spent money on this game, so there's only so much I can do. going for that first. I guess to summon back from the graveyard. And then go into Gigantic. Gigantic summons from the deck. Or is this the one to summon? They sent to the graveyard. Okay, then that comes back to summon those. And now they can go into Gigantic, right? Assuming that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, there's Gigantic. Gigantic sends one, summoned from the deck. Why the link? Why go through all the trouble of getting the extra attack with using the link if you're just gonna throw it away? Even okay, we're swap frogging. Okay, it's like full sprites. Into Elf. Okay, there's Elf. Elf summons from the graveyard, but I don't have a monster in my field, so they can only get a level 2. Oh, what's been going on with the internet? I didn't even see. Lost like 1200 frames. It's continuing to lose frames. I think it's just permanently broken. It was doing this the other day. I had to restart my computer. I think we're just screwed. Oh, Melfi. Stealing my Melfi tech. IP, fine, whatever. That's it? That's what you end on? IP into Avermax? Caddy. I don't like them using Melfi in this deck. That's like disrespectful to Melfi. I'm gonna do it and pray that the extra deck stays healthy. Hope they don't have a Ash. They would answer, but I mean, it's probably just this, right? Yeah. Oof. Get another one of those. That's not good. Okay, what did we miss? Avermax is gone. We can't do that. We can go Infinity though. One of the Infinities got hit. Right? Yeah, one Infinity got hit, but that's it. Okay, so what do we do here? 3, 3, 6, 3, 3. We only have 1 6, and it's like the one we don't want to. Have to be put in scale, but we have no choice. We only have the 1 6. This card doesn't matter, so you can go into a 3. Test whatever they have in the back row. Who's its strongest here? Probably keep them on the board. That's a 4. Oh, we only have 4s to play. Oof. Which means the only thing we can do is play Redo. Bounce. Add beasts to your hand. I don't know why that one specifically and not Peony. Well, he didn't play Peony in the right order. That's not how that works. Oh, maybe Peony can work off a Masquerain though. I never thought about that. Has to be a beast. She's not a beast, so Wait, do we have... No, it's just those two, but Avermax is gone. I wish I didn't have to use these two. We really need a... We've already lost. We're going against sprites, so I shouldn't even, like, care. Oh, if it was. Okay, they can't use that. Let it go into a 4, which will go into... Melfi... Whatchamacallit? I forgot its name. Mary Melfi's. It's going to go off of these two. That'll turn into Mary Melfi's. That'll try to bounce Redoer. Redoers is going to ban out from the hand. Oh, 6. Herald of the Arc. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Fine. I'm not gonna mess with these two. Just turn into your Avermax already. Do it. I'm just gonna swing. I'm not even gonna bother with you. Oh wait, I forgot. If they do that, I can't swing. You have to attack Avermax. And Avermax has like way too many effects. He gets anti-destruction from IP. You have to attack him when he's on the field. He gets extra attack from the first battle that he goes through. And he cannot be targeted. Yes, hurry up. Summon your Aver. But I guess actually they can go into... Will they actually go into someone else? Access? No, there. Yeah, it was Avra, whatever. Is this a tuner? It's not. Right? Really? Okay, what was that? Banish 1 level rank link 2 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls. They haven't targeted this card yet. Oh, it didn't give me the option to bounce him. I was waiting for to get the chance to bounce after it got targeted, but I guess it doesn't work that way. I guess we just surrender. We're just wasting our time with this. I mean, I wouldn't have done anything with that Time Thief anyways, but I don't understand why I couldn't respond after being targeted. Just a stupid timing mechanics in the game. Unnecessarily complicated. Things have to be timed perfectly. You can miss timing. Oh my god, 5,000 frames? Okay, yeah, we have to stop streaming. I thought it had fixed itself, but no, we've lost 5,000. So this probably has to be the last. That sucks. I don't know why it does this. So I would have kept playing for many more hours in this, but I can't have the stream going off like this. What is that? Sword Soul, Emergence. This one. This is new music. I never heard this music before. Yeah, it's just the frames are constantly dying. I can't do anything about that. I don't know why. Because it's the bitrate, even though the bitrate should be perfect. Yep. Okay, that's just an effect negation. The one effect negation, but I feel like Infinity can get around that. Because you play Infinity, we have to stop it before it becomes Infinity. Because you just negate him negating you. You just make sure that you wait. But they're about to get 2 negates, so it doesn't really matter because it's going to turn this into Baron. If they don't turn this into Baron to have 2 negates, I can actually push through this. That's just like to make sure. Yeah, we have a bunch of 5s. That's a 6, 3, 3, 6, 6. Yeah, we have multiple options here. They went with that instead. Set 1. Okay. They should have summoned Baron, like I said. 2 negates would have stopped Infinity from destroying. I can destroy this and slurp that with Infinity. We just gotta play it, right? Let's see. Who do we want to be in 3? That's not going to do anything, so this probably needs to be in the 3 because it doesn't do anything unless it's in the 3. And yeah, the bitrate's just never going to stop dying, so I just have to hurry up and play this game and end stream. Okay, so 3 there. Options for 6 are that and that. Obviously put that then. 1 shoot though. We only have 2 options for 5 now. Sorry, 5s had to go there. I should have done it the other way. We still have options for 4 though. If for some reason they get caught up. That might be an imperm though. That would actually screw me over. That's all it would take is 1 imperm. Let's try... Because I could turn this into Roach, which could maybe try and screw them over next turn. But let's play it out over here first. Nova. What is this face down? It must be Imperm or something, right? It's the only thing that makes sense. He activates his negate, then I activate my negate on him, but then he activates his imperm, right? Activate my negate, dropping you, because who cares about you? I assign negate that, then imperm, is that what that's sitting down back there? It's the only thing that makes sense. Target 1 worm, 2 cards you control, and 2 cards your opponent controls. Do I protect it? Maybe. I won't have scales if I do that though. Negate. Negate. Well, that's a good thing I did that, since that negates his card. Because he targeted one of my dinosaurs. Or one of my dino mists. I think I should probably keep them up, but since he's playing that, we want to stop them from having synchros, so we gotta do this. Roach to stop those synchros from coming out next turn. I probably should have swung with them first, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so Roach is gonna stop those synchros, and we got a negate. And a slurp, geez, like 8,000 frames, so you've lost. Sorry about that, I don't know why this happens. Because it hasn't been doing that in a long time. Now all of a sudden it decides that it wants to start doing it. I did get a new router, but it seemed like the router was doing way better than before. Also, I'm plugged in via Ethernet. Raigeki, I have no choice, I have to negate that. I can't lose these two. Imperm. You have to imperm the Roach. Wait, that? Why that? The Roach is what's stopping you from summoning. I can't, like, I already wasted my negate. The Dogmaticas are over in our synchros, right? Tribute summon one sword soul from your hand or deck. That's just a 4. Roach beats Baron, by the way. Because it kills it before it technically has hit the board. I can do this twice a turn as well. They still might be able to win, though. They summoned a big 10-yi. That could be a problem. That's just a 4. Okay. I have no clue what they're trying to go into with all this. They can hit 2 8s, I guess, but that will kill both of Roach's stops. Okay, there's that. Roach will kill you. Asura? The 10, I'm assuming you mean the 10, you know. Goodbye. That's his second Grandmaster. This isn't a once per turn effect. Chaos, a 10-yi. Goodbye. Yeah, the it's not in there. That 10-yi's not there. It was just a blue one. Oof. Roach for game. Oh, and Duelist Alliance. I can actually play this. Because I still have one scale left. How many things are here? Just the one? Oof. Well, just give me that. Just to thin the deck out. Nice. roach per game. Yeah, that imperm, like, that imperm misplay cost him that game. He needed to imperm the roach. I'm guessing he thought that Infinity can slurp on his turn, but it cannot do that. He's probably worried about that, but no. He really needed to deal with that roach. As all should deal with roaches. Just like in real life. Oof, 11,000 frames dropped. Yeah, I think I have to reset the computer to fix that, so have to end the stream. 290 gems. 600. I mean, that's enough for a box. Of course, even after that, still need to do these. Oof. Come on, give me something. Oh, there is a... Hold on, let's actually see what that is. Oh, Ojama match, that's cool. Send a Ojama card from your hand or face up field to the graveyard, add to your hand one Ojama monster with a different name, and one armed dragon monster from your deck and or graveyard. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one of those monsters during your main phase. Banish a card from your graveyard, then target 3 of your banished Ojama monsters, shuffle them into the deck, and then draw 1 card. And we can skip the rest. Yeah, nothing. Alright, well, like I said, we're going to end now, even though I didn't really want to, but the bitrate is not going to fix itself until I either turn the computer off or reset the router, or maybe it's just Spectrum is acting annoying right now. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers, go to my coffee, watch these videos all the way through, because I'm working on watch time and subscribers. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode, like, subscribe, comment. Know what to do. See ya.